I took whatever job I got to be on the film set. Assistant makeup man, dancer, choreo, anything. Being on the film set is very important. You can't be, no, I'll become director. You have to go through all that to become a director.
Because of the childhood agonies in my life and fractured family, I was always in need of emotions, fulfillment. And I could find my fulfillment during my childhood in music or in cinema.
In those 3 years of my college, I got to do Hindi plays, Gujarati, English, Marathi, and I did everything, right from being a sentry, a doorkeeper to whatever character that I was getting. But that process helped me find myself.
For 7 years, I had none of my films could release, but I never stopped asking for work, and I never stopped writing. This is the time, because those scripts which I wrote during those 7 years are seeing the light of the day today.
I waited for 3 years for Shah Rukh before he could start the film. And literally there were 10 years of doing ragdawing and doing songs and working hard before I got that chance to make my own movie.
The worst incident in my life was to have flunked in the 9th standard and having to repeat the 9th standard. And that became the most important incident, because that humiliation actually set my mind right. I started doing theatre after that.
And as you work, you also grow. And that growth goes back into your personality and enhancing your own sensibility.
And I used to go to the crematorium, which was near Shivaji Park, and I used to see people cry and bring their near and dear ones and then reduce them to ashes and then walk away. And then I used to wonder whether the person has really gone up into the sky, is there and heaven above, or everything reduced to dust. These were questions which kind of gnawed at my heart from my infancy.
Our landlord, there was a problem going on between him and us, and finally they came with a lot of goons and threw us our things out on road, and my father had a heart attack and died on the road. I never had a plan B in my life, because if you have a plan B, that means you are unsure of your plan A. So the moment you think of plan B, that means there are 50% chances of you getting success in the plan A.
Dharma was being shot and Chansa was the director. That was the very first day that I ever witnessed a film shooting. I stayed in one corner for 12 hours until 9 in the night. Costumes were being taken, or the trolley was being laid, or the lights were being fixed, the glass was being cracked. I said, this is it. This has everything, which I probably want to do and I want to learn.
It's all very thick jungle and tall grass, and you don't know 3 feet what is behind, beyond you. So what will happen if you see a tiger? So they said, we run very, very fast and climb tall tree very fast. So I said, but what will I do? Then he looked at me for some time and says, don't worry, sir. When you see tiger, you learn everything very fast. So the whole idea is that everything is actually inbuilt in you. So you just need this tiger to let loose and make the best out of yourself.